Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to start out with, actually, I'm going to talk a little bit about the breath first. So breath is so important because it delivers oxygen to our cells. And in today's society, we're not breathing fully and we're not delivering the proper amount of oxygen to our cells because we're stressed, there's toxins in our environment, we're busy, there's so much going on. And the ancients actually believed that we only have so many breaths in our lifetime for our body. And once we don't have those breaths anymore, that's kind of when our time is up in our physical vessel. So that's why breath work is implemented in so much different styles of yoga, because when you can learn to control your breath and hold your breath, then you are essentially preserving and you can live longer. And learning how to properly deliver oxygen to your cells and to your blood is essential for our overall health, clearly. And so this is why it's so important to integrate and work with the breath work when we're doing meditation. So the first breath pattern we're going to do is called ego aligner. And so this is where we're forcibly exhaling the breath out our nose. And it's almost like we're pushing it out with our navel. And I'm going to let you guys practice it quickly as if you were panting like a dog. So open your mouth and stick out your tongue and just start panting like a dog. You can see my navel is really moving. It's pumping in and out. And if you're doing it properly, you'll feel it in your navel area. Now close your mouth and do that through your nose. So you'll notice that your inhale is more passive and your exhale is forceful. It's powerful. And you can do this at your own pace. It doesn't have to be super fast. And if you need to take breaks in between, feel free to do that. The next breath work that we're going to do is called an 8-part breath. So we're going to be holding our hands in our lap with our right over our left. And don't worry about remembering any of this now because I'll guide you through it. And then we're just going to, through our nose, inhale in 8 parts. So it's going to look like this. We're going to hold at the top of the 8th breath, and then we're going to exhale through our nose, and then we're going to do that again. And then we're going to do our Satali breath, which this breath really helps to kind of calm the nervous system and prepare you for meditation. So Satali breath is where you're holding your mouth like an O. And if you can curl your tongue, you're going to curl your tongue. And you're breathing in, it's like you're drinking. Oh, there's Lori. It's like you're drinking in the air and you're visualizing it going directly into your heart. So you're going to feel the coolness as you drink the breath in. And then we're going to exhale through the nose. And then we're going to go into our meditation. So I know that was a lot of information, but it's a really good kind of general overview of Kundalini. And I promise you, you're going to feel super good when we're done this. So wherever you're sitting, I'm sitting on my yoga mat, and I always sit on a cushion or a bolster. It's good to have your hips higher than your knees. But if you don't have that, that's totally fine. You can be in a chair, as long as you're super comfy. And hopefully you can see me okay. We're going to move into our breath work now. So get super comfy and can wiggle your shoulders, close your eyes, and just start taking long, deep breaths, just relaxing into your space. And bring your attention to your seat and just imagine it really melting into the surface below you. And now today's meditation is a yoga for manifestation, or a meditation for manifestation. So right now, as you're settling in, I want you to call to your mind something that you want to manifest, something that you want to bring into physical form. And now place your hands over your heart, your right hand over your heart and your left over top. And bring that intention into your heart. Feel it as it settles in, knowing that as the law of the universe states, everything that you desire is already here. What we have to do is lift our frequency to meet the vibration of what it is that you desire. It's already here. And now take one more long, deep inhale, pushing out your belly, and then exhale through your mouth. And one more time. And exhale. Let that intention set into your heart. And now we're going to move into our breath of fire. So for this, we're going to put our fingers into our fists and our thumbs are going to be up. Hopefully you can see me okay. And our hands are going to go up at about 40 degrees with our thumbs pointing out. And we're going to begin with breath of fire. So I'm going to lead you into that. So exhale all of your air out. And now take a deep inhale. And exhale. And now inhale part way and begin. So ego is the glue that holds our body and soul together. This breath pattern, keep going at your own pace. This breath pattern is called the ego aligner. We don't want to eradicate our ego. We want to align our ego with our soul and our body. When you do this breath pattern, you are waking up your central channel. It's great for digestion. It purifies and detoxifies your blood, and it brings in fresh oxygen to your cells. 20 more seconds. And take a deep inhale. Hold at the top. Pull your pelvic floor in. And at the top, touch your thumbs together. And exhale. And you can bring your hands down to your knees in Gyan Mudra. When we are practicing these breathing patterns, I encourage you to set your gaze at the third eye center, so between your brows, and hold that intention, that vision, what it is you want to manifest or create in that space. Keep that intention in your heart and in your mind's eye as we do all of these breathing patterns. And I just realized that I forgot to do the chanting in the beginning. So we'll do that before we go into our meditation. Okay, so now we're going to move into our 8-part breath. So again, this one is you're going to inhale. Your full inhale is going to be taken in 8 parts. So 8 short breaths in. You're going to hold at the top for just a second and then exhale it all out through your nose. And this breath work really helps to circulate your blood, and it really exercises the diaphragm. So this is going to really strengthen your lungs for the hold that we're going to be doing in our meditation at the end. So when you're ready, you can begin. Just have your hands in your lap and begin inhaling in 8 parts. Find your own rhythm. This breathing pattern really opens up your intuitive center. It connects your subconscious with the universal mind. And it really opens up your intuition and your awareness. You can likely feel everything getting a little bit more quieter, a little bit more still. Notice what sounds you can pick up that maybe you didn't hear them before. Notice the sensations in your body. Feel your body melting even more into the seat or surface below you. Visualize light at the top of your head, your crown chakra opening. Two more times. And hold at the top. Visualize the energy and the light that you've drawn from the earth, moving up your central channel, moving into your crown. And exhale. Let it all go. Just settle into your space as we prepare for our final breath pattern. Notice how your energy has shifted. Notice if you feel more lighter, more calm. And now with your hands on your knees or palms on top of the knee, or the back of your hand on top of your knees, thumbs and index finger touching in Gyan Mudra, we're going to begin with Sitali breath. You can do this at your own pace. So your mouth is going to be in an O shape with your tongue curled, and we're going to drink in the air. If you can't curl your tongue, then just breathe in through your teeth like that. You want to feel the coolness. So we'll exhale all of our air out now. Take a deep inhale and exhale and begin Sitali breath. So you're drinking in the air, full inhales through your mouth, and you're exhaling a full exhale through your nose. Make your exhales super long and super juicy. Inhales nice and full. Feel how this is really calming your nervous system. So we heated up our bodies with the breath of fire, and now we're really cooling it down. We're preparing ourselves for meditation. We're integrating all of the work we did earlier. We're tapping into that universal consciousness, that oneness with everything and all that is. Really feel that breath going straight into your heart, charging up that intention that you placed into your heart earlier. And just call your attention again to that space in your heart where your intention is. Amplify that power. And now last one, we're going to hold at the top. Hold. And exhale. And you can rest your hands on the tops of your knees and just feel the effects of that breathwork practice. And now that we're in this sweet, still space, we're going to move into our meditation. So I'm going to move to the side so you can see kind of what I'm doing here. And Lori, can you give me a thumbs up if everything's still good? Okay, good. Okay, so for this meditation, you're going to stay seated however you are. And what we're going to do is take our right hand, put it out in front of us, and then we're going to curl our fingers into our hand like we're doing a thumbs up. And we're going to take our left hand and we're going to cover our right. So it's kind of like we've got two thumbs up here. And it's going, our arms are going to be pointed directly in front of us. And this meditation, we're actually going to have our eyes open for this. So what you're going to do is you're going to look in between your thumbs, and that intention that you placed in your heart earlier, you're going to visualize it right in between your thumbs. You can have your eyes closed if it feels better to you, or you can kind of like squint them and have them half open. Typically this meditation we do for 11 minutes, but because we're mainly new to this, we're only going to do it for 3. It can get a little intense holding your arms for that amount of time. So if for any reason you get super